Good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 9th of March, 2020. This is Rick, also known as Duke City Devil Dog. I am in Clovis, New Mexico. Spent the night here at the Loves. Got in here actually early this morning. Getting ready to roll here. It is 1:36 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. We'll be going into Central Daylight Time here in a few minutes, or a little while, not too long. It is 74 degrees here. It's going to be a hot one here in Clovis. We are heading north, though. We're going to try to make it to Springfield, Missouri today. That's 640 miles. That's going to be pushing it, especially because we start off going on some back roads before we hit interstate. We do have a fuel stop in real quick in Amarillo, about 2 hours away from here, and we're going to get there and get fueled and get rolling. We won't take another break till we need to. Well, we could take a break. It just depends on how long that takes, but I doubt we'll take much of a break unless they need to make, unless they need to. So, anyway, it was an interesting drive in here last night. Those back roads, I haven't been on those in quite a while. So, anyway, forgive the noise if you hear it. I'm trying to get this cooled down a little bit. It is hot in here. I said one of the benefits of having a black truck was when you have snow on it, it melts quick. One of the detriments of having a black truck is it gets hot in here quick too. So anyway, and I had the cooler going out in the sleeper. That was fine, but need to cool out the rest of the truck before we get rolling. So we do have a pretty hard run. Once we get done for the night, we're going to evaluate and see where we're at, see where we can go, see if we need to request a repower. I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to lean that way that we may need a repower, but I want to see how hard we can run and go from there. Other than that, it should be a great day. We'll start off just like we always do. Start off showing, getting rolling, and going from there. I did post a couple more videos, and I'll just keep doing. I'm getting closer to getting caught up. Anyway, we'll go from there. Okay, you guys have a good one. We'll see you in a few. Okay, everybody. Good afternoon. We are, as I mentioned, we're in Clovis, New Mexico. Nice 74 degrees. 1:45 in the afternoon, we're getting rolling here. We got everything set, and we're gonna pick up 60, which is right here in front. A little sad today. I was hoping to get a chance to see an old friend of mine. Well, I'm old and we've been friends for a while. She's not old, but anyway, I wasn't able to get a hold of her. She just moved back to Clovis, and I hope everything's doing fine with her. Hopefully I'll get a chance to get a hold of her and see how it's going. I always thought to get down here to Clovis, I told her one time, if I ever get by Clovis, I'm going to get a hold of you and everything. But I'll be honest with you, I really didn't think I was going to ever get to Clovis because it's so out of the way. But it just seems like on this route right here, the way that we came from Yuma heading up towards Ohio, this is the route that they sent us. So maybe I'll get a chance again in the future. Maybe after she gets settled back in, if she hasn't already, we'll be able to touch base when it comes next time. But anyway, we'll see from there. Again, this is US 60. There's a nice little Loves right there. Has a subway in it. Plenty of parking last night. I tried to stop by the Pilot because I wanted to take a shower last night. I have Pilot shower credits, Flying Jet Pilot shower credits, but I couldn't because there was no parking. Well, the parking people took up big time.
Continue on East Mabry Drive.
Right, well, on the road, I hate doing that. I mean, it was clear in my lane, so, but this is going up a little incline to start, so, anyway, oh, there's where Indian River Transport is. Didn't know that. I've seen their trucks out and about. They transport, I believe they transport oil. I know they run tankers, or maybe not oil, but they do run tankers, so. We make an assumption that you run oil if you run tankers, but that's not always the case. Sometimes you run gas, sometimes you run milk or milk products or food products. Like my buddy does run oil, but he runs cooking oil, kosher cooking oil. So on the road. We got 106 miles to our fuel stop, and we'll pick it up from there unless we see something interesting on the way. As always, stand by and we'll see what happens. Well, I didn't realize we were going to be coming back on so quickly. This is, we were only 6 miles west of the Texas-New Mexico border. This is another one of those towns that is, the name of the town is sort of a mix of the two states. This is Texaco, Texas and New Mexico. Texaco, New Mexico. I don't know if it goes over on the other side of the border or what it's called, but we're getting ready to go into Texas here. So I haven't really been, I haven't gone on these back roads from, this far south from New Mexico to Texas.
Turn left on US 60.
I haven't. I'm trying to let this truck go by me. Get left. Anyway, so yeah, sorry, I haven't gone on these side roads this far south from New Mexico into Texas. I went on the ones up north a little bit, just up north from here a couple of times, and then I also
Turn left on US 60.
I also the only other time I've ever gone on a side road from New Mexico to Texas and back was back when I was in college. I was doing the fraternity thing down in New Mexico State, and we had a chapter at Eastern New Mexico University in Portales, which we went through yesterday, by the way, and we went into Texas because the city of Portales was dry, and we also it was also 18 years old to go in Texas at the time to go into a bar and have a drink. So we used to do that. But anyway, we are in Central Time Zone now, so it is 2:54 p.m. and it's a little chill. It's a little cooler over here, so maybe my thermometer was a little off, just sitting still. But it's about 70 degrees. It's not too bad. Anyway, we're gonna pick up and get some speed here, and we're gonna take this all the way to I-27, which is a north-south that goes between Lubbock and Amarillo, and we'll pick that up in a little bit here, and then, like I said, get into Amarillo. We got about 95 miles, as you can see. Anyway, stay tuned. Have a good one. Hey everybody, we're getting ready to enter Hereford, Texas, which is known as the beef capital of the world. It is in Deaf Smith County. Most people, including residents here, Smith. It was named after a scout and soldier in the Texas Revolutionary War who was actually the first person to arrive on scene at the Alamo after the siege was over. But just interesting little fact there. But I've passed through Deep Smith before and just was wondering what it was named after. But anyway, more than just that, the little fact there, I just got a call from dispatch, and they're going to repower me off this load. That was their plan all along, which would be good because it would have been nice for me to know, so I wasn't so worried. We're gonna get repowered off in Oklahoma City, and then I got a delivery at a Walmart at 3 a.m. that I can try to run to tonight. So anyway, we're about 6 hours, give or take, outside of Oklahoma City. So it's going to be a tight run, but we're going to make it and figure it out from there. But good to know. I mean, one of the things that's really interesting about this is, you know, I mentioned a couple times I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it all the way to this delivery on time, and I don't think their plan as a solo was for me to actually make it all the way. As a team, yeah, they can absolutely make it, but as a solo, their plan was not for me to get it all the way. They said, you know, getting it all the way to Winterville from Yuma with a late pickup in the day, just for a solo, just is not something that's gonna happen. Which makes me feel better. Makes me feel a lot better all of a sudden. So I'm not hitting any lines, but this thing's making noise. I don't know why. But anyway, there you see Hereford, the beef capital of the world. One of these days I'm going to stop when I have some time and grab a steak. Hopefully I bet you there's got to be some good steakhouses around here. Anyway, we're going to get through here. We're going to pick up shortly. We should pick up in about 32 miles. We'll pick up I-27. We still do have a fuel stop. We still do need to fuel on this, and so as long as you're on the load, you're going to still do whatever fuel stops that you have. So I mean, till the swap's done, this is my load, and and I'm going to follow through with everything that's planned on it. So anyway, we'll check it out from there. And again, this is Hereford, Texas. Okay, everybody, we're getting ready to get rolling. We're heading to Oklahoma City to get repowered off of this.
Please drive to highlighted road.
We had 242 miles to get there, so about 3.5 hours. Yeah, roughly 3.5, 4 hours almost. Yeah, I can't do math. 4 hours. We're going to Alexa, stop the timer.
2-minute timer canceled.
All right, so we're gonna get moving here. We got 4 hours, and then we're gonna see what we can do to get staged, where we need to get staged. Hopefully we won't have any problems. Now, just for future reference,
Turn left on East I-40.
for me, so
Turn left on East I-40, then exit left.
So I have turn that down for a minute. So I have stayed at the Pilot over there so that I can go to Big Texan. I think I stayed at a Love's here in town one time, and I was going to stay at the TA right there so that I could go to Big Texan next time and try it again. But I think think the plan may be to come over here next time for a couple reasons. One, if there's no parking over here, there's parking across the street at the Oklahoma, the Texas Welcome Center. I'm not going the other direction. That looks like there's a problem there. But there's a Buffalo Wild Wings right across the street. I can always do with some good wings. Now, I prefer Hooters wings just because I love the breaded wings. Forget about, the view or anything like that. That's not anything to do with it. I used to tell my ex-wife, I said, you take me to Hooters for the wings and you can point me into the corner where I can't see anything and I'll be happy. Because I like the breaded wings. I feel like there's more meat on them. And I like the sauce better. But I can still go with Buffalo Wild Wings. Their wings are pretty good. Anyway, so next time I'm coming through here and I'm spending the night in Amarillo, that's going to be my go-to right there. If it's where I can go at a decent time there. So anyway, we got 240 miles to Oklahoma City to where we can swap this out, and then we're going to try to run it hard. Run as soon as we get swapped out, get staged for a 3 a.m. delivery. The 14-hour clock. It's going to be interesting to figure out how the heck this is going to work, but we're going to we'll make it work. That's our job. That's what we're going to do. So anyway, we will see you in a few. We're coming up on Groom, Texas. Now I've filmed this at night before. And it's pretty interesting, this massive cross right here. Right around the base, there's actually a rest area you can stop at if you get off here on Groom. And they have these huge representations of the stations of the cross, the way of the cross. So, but I thought I would film this during the day. Just we got a little bit more of a wide view here. You can check it out. Again, there's two that I know of. If not, there may be more. There's this one here, and then there's one that's a little bit taller in Effingham. I think this is 9 stories tall, about 90 feet tall. The one in Effingham is about, like I said, 9 to 10 feet taller. Just to check this out, it's just beautiful. Around the base, you can see the statues that show up the way of the cross. Someday when I'm going to take a break, I'll stop there and sort of video it. You can see it. But anyway, just thought I'd show you that during the day. So another one of those border town little things, Texola. So the border of Texas and Oklahoma. So we saw Texoma in one place. This is Texola. I don't know how I would keep them straight, but anyway, we're almost in Oklahoma right now. We got about should just be crossing into Oklahoma here in about a minute. Yeah. Over a minute, about a mile and a half. It is 6:50 local time. It's strange because it's still very bright out, of course, daylight savings time. but I feel like this is the longest I've driven where the sun's been totally out and the sky's blue and everything else. It seems like I've spent so much time driving at night or when the weather's bad or whatever that it's strange to drive this much during the day. That said, we'll be driving a little bit tonight. Again, I'm not 100% sure where the load that I'm going to do this repower with is going, but it shouldn't be too far from what I've heard. Anyway, welcome to Oklahoma. See where we're going a little bit later. Well, I just thought I would film this because I come over this hill and this moon that is out. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it's something else just driving towards it. It's sort of that orangish moon, full moon tonight, looks like. We're still about an hour out from where we're supposed to make this drop, but I just thought that was it's a good view. Now, don't guarantee because I know my windshield is full of bugs, but I don't know how great a view it's going to be. But I got to figure out the best way to clean it, and whether it's the best windshield cleaner fluid to clean off bugs, or better windshield wipers, or what. But I just thought I would share that moon is just something else tonight. Anyway, we'll see you. Okay, everybody, it is 1:12 a.m. We're getting rolling right now. We're heading to Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, to the Walmart distribution center down there. It's about 68 miles. We're at an appointment for 3:30 in the morning. We're going to try to get there an hour early. Hopefully get unloaded quickly because we are in a time crunch right now. So we're going to run it and see, and hopefully things will work out. After we get done with there, we're going to find a place close and shut down. And we have a second delivery off of this load at 2200 tomorrow, so I'm going to call him tomorrow and see if I can get some help on this, not load but money wise, because that's 100 miles for a day plus a drop. That's almost nothing. That's $70 for the day. That's really poor. So anyway, we'll see how it goes, but let's find out from here. Jays and Loves around here. Especially Loves anyway, we figured out how the heck to get out of here.